it's been a mood it's been a good mood, but fully aware that we have another really tough game against Peterborough on Saturday that have a very good record against teams in the top 8. So we're fully aware that to go to London Road, where they're always strong, is going to be a tough task for us. And players have worked hard again this week.
And you've got through the Bristol City game without any of your back three who are on 4 yellow cards, without being booked. So that must be a blessing. Well, it is a blessing, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. It
definitely is. We've been walking a tightrope, obviously, and we've spoke to the players and told them, look, don't tackle, don't get involved with the referees, and just try and play football and stay on your feet. And so far, touch wood, that's proved okay. And we've got another 2 games to get through yet before those bookings can be eradicated. So it's important that we keep them players on the pitch.
When you put them into the pressure situation of a game like Bristol City, where there is an occasion they're on those 4 yellow cards and they make it through without being booked, what does that say about their big game temperament?
Hopefully they're learning, and it was important that I got a message when Jack Stevens came over to me after the sending off. You know, it was important that I got the message that any slight contact now you will get booked, because that's what happens. So it was important that he got a message that just to stay on his feet and just to play football and concentrate solely on that, and don't worry about tackling or getting involved. Just break things up, stay on your feet and play football.
Yes, and Mass coming back now from international duty. How does his performance in midfield make you look at the game against Peterborough and say, well, actually, do I bring one of the returning internationals back, or do I keep him where he is?
Exactly, it is a conundrum for me, and we knew that Jack Stevens could play that role. He's played it before, he's played for Southampton there. He's got all the attributes of a defensive midfield player. And he gives us a little bit more defensive cover in that position. We can cover the ground, he can get in between centre-backs and block things off. So it gives us that conundrum, but we also know in the 2 boys that are coming back, we have 2 wonderfully technical footballers that can, you know, create things for us. So we have decisions to make, and obviously we have to bear in mind that Yas and Mass have been halfway around the world playing football and travelling, so we have to bear that in mind.
I guess you've got to look at them. Maybe you have the chance to look at them yet. When do they get back?
Not yet. We'll see them today. And they've done an awful lot of travelling and sitting on aeroplanes and in real hot climates. So we'll find out how much it's took out of them.
They've had those deep vein thrombosis socks on, I'd imagine, and been wearing masks to make sure they don't get colds from the air conditioning. Not just looking at Jack Stevens, but the team as a whole, with the 2 returning players, after the performance against Bristol City, it is a big ask to say, let's shove these players back in, isn't it? Because they all play so well, especially, well, just the team as a whole.
It is, but like I say, we always try and pick a team for the game that we're playing, and we're fully aware that, like I mentioned, that Peterborough have got a real good record against the top teams, and it's going to be a real tough game for different reasons. There'll be a good atmosphere there because Aaron McLean's gone back there. He's the Messiah, going back there, scored an awful lot of goals, and we'll have to deal with that. You know, if he plays, the energy that will bring to their crowd and their team. You know, he's not played for a while, and but for a certain amount of time, he'll bring a lot of energy to them, and we have to be able to deal with that as well.